Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match reaction. Leeds United 1, Everton 1 at Elland Road tonight. The Blues getting a good point. It could have been more. It could have been less, to be fair, but disappointing in the end again. You know, Saturday was disappointing that we didn't hang on, and tonight feels a little bit like that in turn. Not necessarily hanging on, but the goal that was disallowed by VAR, which I think's onside. Let's be honest, that is not offside. You can talk about lines coming off someone's elbow, that's a millimetre. You've got Jesse Marsh, the Leeds United manager, saying they got lucky with the VAR. You've got referees on social media saying, I thought we were allowing that this season. And obviously Nathan Patterson's chance as well. The team before the game, there was obviously a lot of discussion about Neil Maupay not being in the Everton squad. That was a Premier League issue. The Premier League, who certainly are no friends of Everton, that's for sure. Making sure that, 4 days, having someone in paperwork in for 4 days, because it was a bank holiday, they couldn't process it in time for the game, which is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. There's a lot being said on social media. Journalists are on it as well. An organisation that's supposed to be one of the top ones in the world are unable to process someone after 4 days because there's a bank holiday, and saying that it's not working days, even though there's Premier League games on a Saturday and Sunday. So an absolutely embarrassing thing for them. And it robbed Everton of a centre forward for tonight. Leeds come out, as you expect, full throttle. It's what they do at Elland Road, the noisy crowd, they work high energy. But Everton, I thought, controlled the pace of the game quite well in the first half. There was a lot of nonsense coming from Jesse Marsh. I like Jesse Marsh. I think he's a good manager. I think he was good at Red Bulls. He was good in Salzburg. He was good, he's okay in Leipzig. And he's come to Leeds and he's done a decent job at Leeds. But all of this holding his watch up in the air, it's a bit embarrassing, really. Just get on with it, mate. I've saw your teams before doing exactly the same. So come on. But, Leeds, like I said, come out with strong. We had to make sure we blocked off the passing lanes, and we did that quite well. And we carried the threat on the break and obviously got the goal through Anthony Gordon. Good ball from Alex Iwobi. Gordon's in the wrong side of Llorente, who pulls him, and he's lucky. If Gordon had gone down, he could have been off the pitch, but Gordon stays up and knocks it under Melia and into the back of the net to give us a great start. And then we did quite well from there. Pickford, there was a couple that went fizzing across the box, but there was nothing really for him to do in the first half of real note. Everton really managed it well and carried a threat on the counter-attack and got in at half-time 1-0 up. And then you're hoping for the same kind of endeavour, the same kind of, breaking, conserving your energy, because you've got to. Leeds are so high intensity, it's difficult to maintain, play them at their own game. But they come out second half and they were better in the second half, no question about it. They were the better side in the second half. Jordan Pickford made a really good save. One you'd expect them to save, really, but it was a good save, parrying the shot away. They would always carry the threat with Jack Harrison, who is another a really good player. I think Jack Harrison, he carried the threat. Gellart was buzzing around. And we had a couple of little moments where we got lucky. Tarkowski deflecting one into the path of Sinistera, but he couldn't finish. And you're hoping at that stage, again, a bit like Saturday, you're thinking, right, okay, we're doing all right. But then they get the goal. Sinistera cutting in, hits it with his left foot. I think Pickford's got to do better, personally. Goes in the corner. Does Tarkowski close him down quick enough? Maybe not. I think Pickford maybe has got to do a little bit better. And it was 1-1, and then you do fear then, with their crowd and momentum, that it could go the other way. But Everton stuck in and stuck to the task and then carried the threat themselves. I've already touched on the Damari Gray goal. People will tell me it was offside, but the images are already up for Marcus Rashford's goal against Liverpool last week, which looks more offside than what Damari Gray's was. And when you've got the opposition manager saying they got lucky with the decision, you know that it's a fine, it's a tight one. And then we had another unbelievable opportunity through Nathan Patterson. It's put through, Anthony Gordon plays him through, and if he just puts it in the far corner, Everton take the lead, and then they've got a great chance of winning it, and he hits it too close to Meslier. He makes a good save and they clear it. We needed Jordan Pickford at the other end to make a brilliant save from Gellert. And we had to defend, and we did do that. You know, I think a couple of the things, and I'll touch more on it in the 3 talking points thing, was obviously the squad, the manager, the options he had to change it. Leeds changed 5 players, 1 through, obviously necessity. Rodrigo looks like he's popped his shoulder early on. But they made changes and brought fresh legs on and gave us an issue. And we didn't. And for the last, we were getting further and further back. We were out on our feet really at the end. But yeah, you know, Onana almost won it for us as well. The corner come in and it broke through and he hits it and it hits the lad Christensen, I think it was, hits him on the head and stays out. Otherwise, you know, we could have won it there. So we've had opportunities to win it. At the end, it's a good point. It's frustrating because with not winning a game, if Everton had won games, you'd have said, oh, what an excellent result. I do feel a bit disappointed because of the chances we had, but I do realise that Leeds had good chances and dominated as well. So, but take the point and we have to move on. It's 3 unbeaten now if you're looking for positives. The big positive to me tonight was man of the match, and that was Nathan Patterson playing in the 4. I thought he was fantastic all night. Would have been lovely for him to cap it with the winning goal. Got to do a bit of shooting practice at Finch Farm. That is it for my match reaction. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. See you later.